Greeting Miss Juana Yestas. In this opportunity, I will talk about the importance of the class material seen in the academic program of physics. In this opportunity, this video is divided into different parts. First, we will begin by giving a brief introduction. Later, then we will share some of the content seen so good in this quarter, give our critical thinking, and finally, end by giving our reflection on all that we have learned. Introductions. I want to start this video with the importance of mastering the laws of physics. Mastering the law of physics, for me, is very important for an agronomics because knowing the basic concepts of classical physics will help you to have a better idea at the time of putting an irrigation system. See in which directions to plant crops and what kind of engine we will need to pump water among other use. This is the most important part of the video. We talk about the content of physics. And in this quarter of the second year in Zamorano, I had the opportunity to learn more about the application of physics in the agronomic career. In class, we got to touch from the most basic and easy topics to the most complex topics, following a sequence and an order. So, for example, we start learn vectors, and finally we end learn fluid mechanics. So, the topics that most caught my attention from this academic program were fluids, fluid mechanics, force, and work. Science, I consider that of all those we saw in class, these have more use in the agricultural area. Why? Because fluid mechanics, for example, is basically aimed at what is irrigation and drainage are the basic concepts for the study of hydraulics that depends more complex uses. But these basic knowledges are very necessary to understand how fluids move and use it to our advantage depending on the terrain. For example, if our terrain is sloping, we would choose an irrigation system that requires more power to supply water to the upper parts. There are an infinity of applications that can be done with this particular theme. That's why I consider it is my favorite my favorite 10 of all the mentioned ones. However, the other uses are also very important for the following reasons. Um, the topic of force and work I saw more related to the machinery used for the productions of certain crops. Since this need power and force determined depending of the terrain and the crop. If, for example, if we produce rice, and we need a special machinery to make windrows. Or other example, if we produce sugar cane, we will need trucks with a lot of potential to carry large loads when it is time to harvest. In the third part of the video, we have the critical thinking. And one of the application is when placing an irrigation system for a particular crop. We must consider the flow rate of the different options and the power with which the irrigation system must pump, the force that the engine must have to supply the entire system and to irrigate all crops fields. All these accompanied by the knowledge of other academic programs that will be seen throughout our stay at Zamorano University. For example, chemical, math, or vegetal productions or animal productions. Uh, Animal productions, if we have a irrigation system for the animals and not for crops, of course. Finally, in this video, we have to talk about the reflection. All of the above makes me reflect on the great importance of knowing the basic concept of physics, how this knowledge indirectly helped us to be more skillful and intelligent when making decisions in situations that will face in our professional lives. To understand and be able to calculate the information that we needed, we will be increasingly more able to solve problems in our productions and get ahead with our company. And I said our company because I believe that all of us in Zamorano we will get to have our hub company. Thank you very much for your attention.